Obedience training at Unleash K9. People do ask, what is obedience in dog training? Putting it simply, obedience is teaching your dog a variety of trained behaviours. Everything from walk nicely to heel whilst looking at me, sit, down, stand and stay. The key to good obedience is having the dog perform these exercises enthusiastically around everyday distractions so that your dog naturally finds joy in keeping their attention on you, being engaged and listening to the commands given. There's a common misconception that only working breeds can partake in obedience training. This is wrong. Obedience training is for all dogs and all clients who wish to partake in it. Granted, genetics do matter, but this just means that some dogs will look a little bit more fancy than other dogs. It doesn't stop you enjoying your dog and partaking. There is absolutely no obligation to have an end goal in mind like a competition. You can do it purely just to enjoy doing obedience training with your dog. Another misconception is that obedience training makes dogs into robots. This simply isn't the case. Think of it as going to work. You might be slightly different when you go to work than when you're at home and relaxing in your own time. This is just what obedience training is. When we switch the obedience on, it's fun, it's interactive, it's quite robotic. And then when it's off and the game's over, it's time to just be a dog again. The time and lessons that you put into training obedience with your dog is completely down to you. But like anything in life, the more time you put in, the more you're going to get out. If you would like to train your dog to a high level of obedience, get yourself booked in for an initial assessment by clicking the initial assessment link and work through that obedience training with your chosen trainer via one-to-ones. You can also proof test your level of obedience in the Unleash classes and in the pack walks.